Good evening. Lovely to see you all here. And welcome to our sixth form open evening. My name is Tracy Harris and I have the great privilege to be the new head teacher here at Talbot Heath. Thank you for considering our sixth form for the next stage in your educational journey, and I hope that this evening will provide you with the information and insight to help make decisions that are right for you. Now, choosing which A-levels to study is one of the most difficult decisions that our Year 11s will have made so far. Choosing your GCSEs would have been tricky, but the choice was much more narrow. Choosing the sixth form and the curriculum that is right for you is going to be hard. But we're here to offer advice and to guide you every step of the way. Be aware this evening that your teachers, all of your teachers, are going to want you to do their subject. They're very passionate about their subject and they'll want to share that with you. So just smile and say you're still trying to make up your mind as you make your way around the subject. And remember that it is very, very, very normal not to know what you want to do. People that do have their futures mapped out at this stage in their life are in the minority. And remember that it has to be what you will enjoy, what you will be successful at, and what you want to do. Not your friends or your siblings, or indeed, your parents. It needs to be your choice. That said, your parents are very wise. They do have experience, and they do want what is best for you. So my advice would be to listen to them and to anyone else that's offering you advice. But ultimately, you have to sit the exams and the qualifications that will open doors to the future for you. And I vividly remember sitting in a careers room at university when I was about 20, looking at two different folders, and it was paper folders then. One was called So You Want to Be a Teacher, and one was called So You Want to Work for MI5. Clearly, I'm not James Bond. So it was really clear which folder I chose, and I've never regretted it. Whether you're already at Talbot Heath in Year 11 or new to the school, the sixth form here will feel and be a new start. We are friendly and we're proudly in all through school. Our kindergarten children will look up to you and admire you. Our Year 7 students will want to be you, and you will feel a real part of the school. Sixth form students work in pre-prep and junior, as well as senior school as prefects, head students, mentors and masterclass leads, charity fundraisers and much more. The great thing about starting sixth form is that you can truly specialise. You can focus on what you love doing and what you love learning about, be that computer programming or reading classical literature or solving hugely complex mathematical equations. Unlike GCSEs, where you'll find yourself doing subjects because you have to, in sixth form you can focus on what you want to. And tonight you will have an opportunity to listen to our head of sixth form, Madame Clems, who will tell you about what life is like as a sixth form student at Talbot Heath. You will also hear from two of our current sixth form students who will tell you about their experiences. And importantly, once we finish speaking, you'll be able to see the full range of curriculum subjects that we provide and talk to our specialist teachers about their subjects and what doors it might open for you in the future. So, what is unique about the sixth form at Talbot Heath compared to other local sixth form providers? I've been asking our upper sixth and lower sixth students recently why they stayed at Talbot Heath sixth form and why some of their friends chose to leave. As the new head teacher, this has given me insight into what you want and need from us as a sixth form provider, and what, as a very unique sixth form, only we can provide. So, what do they say? Well, students' first response was boys and a co-ed environment, as well as a larger sixth form. Now, I've come from a grammar school with a large co-ed sixth form, 400 students, and before that I was head teacher at a school with a large single-sex sixth form of 360 students. While we cannot provide the boys or the size, what we can provide, I think, is much more special. And I'm going to tell you about why I think that is so unique and why those that made the smart choice to stay have not regretted it. So firstly, we are small. This is to your advantage. With tutor groups of 5 to 10 rather than 25, your tutors, your head of sixth form, your teachers will know your needs, will know your ambitions and plans as well as anyone. Your class sizes will be equally small, an average of 5 to 6. This means you will get regular, detailed and bespoke support. Secondly, you'll be taught by very knowledgeable, very experienced and extremely passionate teachers. Our sixth form brochure introduces you to our specialist team and the very wide range of subjects that we offer, from maths and sciences to Latin, psychology to geography, to mention just a few. Thirdly, we are very well resourced with excellent specialist facilities. If you're looking to study the arts, then we have exceptional art and design facilities in the STEAM Hub. You will have access to expert advice, to industry standard resources. If you're looking to study the sciences, you will have access to state-of-the-art labs with the opportunity to carry out intricate and specialist experiments. And if you are thinking of studying PE, you'll have the access to our fabulous gym, fitness suite and swimming pool. There are a very wide range of subjects and all are taught in small seminar groups in specialist classrooms. You will have access to a private and well-resourced common room in lower sixth and again separately in upper sixth, giving you privacy to relax and study. You also have our amazing STEAM Hub, where as a sixth form student you can study all the time. This has the relaxed and modern feel of a university campus, alongside the familiarity and security of a school environment. Fourthly, and very importantly, we are very good at what we do. Results last year in 2023 at A-level were outstanding, with a 100% pass rate. 80% of all of our grades were A star to B, and 52% of them were graded A star and A. Importantly, results in the Talbot Heath sixth form are consistently excellent and higher than almost all local A-level providers year on year. As well as your core A-levels, you'll also have the chance to complete the EPQ, the extended project qualification, which is worth nearly half an A-level and will give you an opportunity to develop skills in research, literature review, project planning and evaluation, while completing a dissertation, an artefact or performance that's unique to your interests. Another advantage of EPQ is that achieving an A or an A star grade sometimes leads to a reduced offer by a university. For example, rather than an AAA offer, you might receive an AAB. This summer, students went on to a fantastic range of courses around the globe, from law and French at Oxford to sciences and maths at Rice University in Houston, with a plan to become an Olympic swimmer and then an astronaut, to counter-terrorism, architecture, medicine, dentistry, classics, theatre, economics, history of art, the list goes on. When you leave the sixth form, you can be confident that you will be well prepared for the future. You will have the knowledge, skills, qualifications, wider experiences, and enrichment to prepare you for your next steps. Enrichment has included first aid, self-defence, how to manage a budget, and cooking on a budget. Part of the joy of sixth form education is that you can hone your skills and knowledge for the wider world and learn to balance your wider demands and passions, be that swimming, 10 hours a week, representing your county or practising a musical instrument, or preparing for a LAMDA exam. Whatever your passions and the demands on your time, we will build a sixth form offer that works for you. Importantly for me, I want you to develop your social conscience here in the sixth form, to truly embody what our founder Mary Broad wanted when she penned our motto, honour before honours. Students give back to the school community through leadership, volunteering and mentoring, and to wider society through charity work at home and abroad. Now, at the beginning of my speech this evening, I said that making a decision about your sixth form education is not easy. It's not. If you speak to the teachers and your parents here tonight, they will all tell you tales of agonising over subjects, changing their mind at the last minute, and not wanting to let people down. But at the heart of this decision is what is right for you, for your dreams and your passions, for your abilities and your ambitions. So use this evening to gather information to inform your choices so that you can make the right decision for you. I'm now going to hand over to Madame Clemens.
Good afternoon, everyone, and welcome to our Sixth Form Open Evening. Well, we find ourselves in a fast-moving world, and one of the things we pride ourselves here at Talbot Heath is the fact that our pupils are on track and that as a school we are extremely well equipped to deal with the pace of this fast-changing world. Our adaptability as a school means that we are ready to face any change. As Mrs. Harris said, our results are consistently the best in the area of any school. And how do we achieve this? It doesn't just happen. So here are some key facts. Pupils are part of a very small tutor group, and they have skilled tutors and teachers with a wealth of experience working with sixth formers. The small groups mean that individual attention can be given on a daily basis. We aim to support pupils both academically and pastorally in order to ensure that they become happy, confident and successful learners. They receive extensive support with their UCAS application, which starts at the end of Year 12, the writing of their personal statements and their EPQ project, if they choose to write one. We offer many opportunities to enrich these personal statements. For example, students can choose to be part of our very active sixth form committee, which meets every week and organises events, supports functions around the school, and finds many ways to support local charities, such as Shelter, Wilders, Autism Wessex. We also have a sixth form Rwanda committee, which looks at the impact of charity work globally this time, and is involved heavily in supporting a village in Rwanda. The committee organises a smooth running of a sponsorship scheme where the children from this village have sponsors from the TH community and as a result enjoy the basic luxury of having something to eat each day. You will see both those stalls in the cafe area across and can talk to the girls about that. You would also have heard that they were running as part of the Bournemouth Marathon Festival on Saturday in order to raise money for Rwanda. So our pupils genuinely want to make a difference, and they want to impact the future with empathy and positivity. Opportunities for leadership abound. During the second term of the lower six, pupils can apply for a position on the head girl and prefect team. Committees all need chairs, vice chairs, secretaries, treasurers. The head girls and deputy head girls are given enormous responsibility, and much is expected of them in terms of leadership. So our vision is to prepare our pupils to be successful citizens, to have a voice, and to be prepared for this rapidly changing world. You will perhaps know that 60% of the job our children will do have not even been created yet. Therefore, in order to help them prepare for this unique pace, we have a current thought-provoking PSHE program in place. We have a wealth of outside speakers who deliver challenging talks. In terms of being aware of every available further education course, the school has access to a platform called Unifrog, which is the most informative and useful tool I have ever come across to help people choose the right path for their higher education. We have very high expectations of our pupils. We aim to prepare them for the world of work, and therefore we expect our pupils to adhere to the following: to respect the dress code and be outstanding role models for the rest of the school, to respect the right of others to work and foster an environment which is conducive to learning, to adopt an independent and determined attitude, as resilience and grit are often more successful than talent alone. The expectation is for our pupils to get involved and not be passive learners, to choose to be part of all these amazing opportunities. At the end of these 2 years in the sixth form here, our pupils are well prepared to start their higher education journey. The vast majority go to Russell Group University. These are a group of the top 24 universities in the country. Some of our pupils decide that they would prefer to embark on an apprenticeship, and a handful choose to have a gap year or deferred entry to higher education. But whatever path they choose, our pupils always enjoy coming back to see us and share their news and their pride in what they have achieved. So now I'm going to invite Esther and Ariella to come and tell you all about their experience.
Hello, my name is Ariella and I am very fortunate to have been chosen as Deputy Head Girl here. Here in Talbot Heath Sixth Form, you and you can all have the chance to be successful independently. Having amazing teachers and small class sizes means that our teachers genuinely care about us and our success. I think that TH Sixth Form is the best part of Talbot Heath. If there is anything you want to introduce to the school, it is incredibly easy to announce that you intend to what you intend to contribute to the school, gain permission and start. For example, last year I created my very own Sixth Form debating society. Having been given permission from Madam Clems, I was then allowed to organise our participation in the Oxford Union Schools debating competition. Come application to university, personal statement time, I have been given plenty of support from my teachers who have offered to read and make suggestions for improvements before I've even asked. And don't think you won't have any time for anything but your subjects. Last year, I still had time to achieve my grade 8 verse and prose with distinction. In maths, my tiny class size of 5, including me this year, expanded from 3 last year. We really feel like a little family, and it is really comfortable for us to talk to our teachers about anything. Even if you are the only one in your year group who wants to study a particular subject, if they can, the school will try to accommodate that for you. For example, both I and my elder sister a few years ago wanted to study Latin, and as one would say in Latin, ecce, ici sum. Look, here I am. I have 2 teachers covering the syllabus just for me, both amazingly supportive. My largest class is history, in which there are 8 of us. Both my teachers, the self-proclaimed dream team, are brilliant. I really love all my teachers. Come to Talbot Heath Sixth Form. If you choose the subjects you already love, you will only grow to love them more here.
The step from senior school to sixth form can feel daunting, and for me it felt overwhelming that I would have to narrow my scope of subjects and start making my own decisions about what I wanted to do with my future. However, despite all my fretting, I really had nothing to worry about, as I was in incredibly safe hands. The combination of small class sizes and tutor groups allows for students' individual needs to be met, while encouraging a deeper level of discussion in lessons. Aside from academics, the extracurricular activities that are on offer in the sixth form is a key part of student life. Roles such as subject ambassadors, committee chairs, prefects and head girls are all opportunities that you'll be given in the sixth form and are an amazing way to grow your project management skills, independence and teamwork. These opportunities allow you to find meaning in the school community, but also in the wider community through charity and fundraising events. This focus on both holistic and academic education gives students vital building blocks to support them in later years, whether they choose the route of higher education or not. I'd like to finish by comparing Talbot Heath Sixth Form with the much overused analogy of riding a bike. But as overused as it is, I think it points towards the key values about Talbot Heath that make it such a successful learning environment. It's all about providing you with the skills you need, supporting and encouraging you so that you can find your balance, till that final point when the stabilisers come off and you're given that final push into whichever route you choose, feeling confident to pursue your own direction in life. Thank you.